Hello and welcome to my weekly video blog, and today on A.Vogel Talks Menopause I'm going to be asking, can sleep cause mood swings? Now if you like my tips and advice, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure that you get notified of my new videos each week. Sleep is a huge issue in the menopause, and the majority of women will suffer from poor sleep or sleep related problems at some point during the menopause. I know I've covered it before, but what we want to do this time is to have a sleep month, because I want to go everything into a lot more detail. So we're going to be looking at different aspects of sleep over the next 4 weeks. So the first one this week is, can poor sleep cause mood swings? And the answer is yes. But why on earth does going through the menopause cause sleep problems to start with? A lot of it is to do with falling estrogen. We know that estrogen or falling estrogen can interfere with the way we fall asleep and the way we stay asleep. So it takes us a lot longer to fall asleep. It also, we end up being in a much shallower sleep. So things that wouldn't have woken up or disturbed our sleep before will now do so. So that could be things like if you're getting flushes and sweats, if you're getting leg cramps, if you've got joint aches, if your partner's snoring, if there's noise outside. All these things are more likely to wake you up during the night, and very often it also makes it much more difficult for you then to fall back asleep. And a lot of women tell me too that they start waking up earlier, and that shortens their good sleep time as well. And if you're waking up, half four in the morning, and you know you've got to get up at 6 o'clock, very often just that fact will stop you getting back off to sleep and continuing your rest. Now, how can mood impact on your sleep? This is one of these vicious cycles. So you have a few nights of poor sleep, and who doesn't wake up in a bad mood? If you haven't slept well, you're going to feel grumpy, you're going to feel irritable, and that mood, that state of mood, if you like, will have an impact on your nervous system, and this is all connected. So anything that is going to affect and put stress on your nervous system is going to end up affecting your mood. You can become much more jumpy, much more irritable, and also much more annoyed by other people. That revs up your nervous system, and by the time you get to bed, your nervous system is going like mad, and that activity, that nervous system activity, very often will stop you getting to sleep. And a lot of women find too that it's their brain that's going. You've been in a bad mood, you lie there at night in bed and you go over everything with a fine tooth comb. I should have said this, I should have done it, why didn't I do that? That revs up your nervous system further, and this whole scenario goes on and on. You end up with another bad night's sleep, you're moodier again the next day, and everything just compounds itself. And that not getting a good night's sleep, even for a few nights, will have a huge impact on your other menopause symptoms as well. So it's a really huge issue that's interconnected with a lot of different things as you go through the menopause. We're told that we need between about 7 and 9 hours sleep. But I feel going through the menopause, I know myself that I needed a lot more, and I still do even today. I find if I get less than 7 hours, then I can end up being a bit ratty, and I don't feel particularly rested. And with all the hormonal changes, physical changes that are going on, our body needs a lot more time just to rest and recuperate. So how can you sort this out? You need to look at what we call good sleep hygiene. So this is about making sure both your body and your mind are relaxed before you go to sleep. And I'm going to go into this in a lot more detail over the next couple of weeks as well. We need to look at all the things that we can do early evening and late evening that you might not realize is impacting on your sleep quality as well. We need to look at breathing. This is so important at helping us to get off to sleep as well, and both for relaxing the mind and the body. Herbs that you can look at that can help with sleep. We have our dormiezan. This is one of our licensed products. It's known to work really quickly. It's known to help you get off to sleep quicker and help you to stay asleep that little bit longer as well. If it's more low mood is the issue, if you find that that's really affecting you during the day and impacting on your sleep, we have the herb called hypericum, which is known to boost mood. This one takes about 3 to 4 weeks to kick in, so it's not particularly quick acting. There are contraindications with other prescribed medications, so you really need to be on no medication from the doctor at all before we would say it's okay to take this one. We've also got relaxing essence, and this is my favourite one. If I'm lying in bed at night and my mind is running ahead of me by miles, you know, you're always in that thinking mode, what am I going to do tomorrow? What haven't I done today? Oh, help. The flower essences are lovely because they just switch your brain off and allow your body and mind to relax. The lovely thing about the essences, you can keep them by your bed. They're in a little dropper. So if you do wake up as well in the middle of the night, you don't even need to switch the light on. You can just reach for it, 3 or 4 drops on the tongue, and very often that can help you to fall back asleep as well. The relaxation essence can be used during the day. If you find that maybe work or other things during your day are winding your nervous system up, then you can take it 2 or 3 times during the day as well. Next week, I am going to be looking at other symptoms that can be made worse by sleep, and that's an awful lot. What else you can do to help, and also over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be talking about those bad bedside habits that you could maybe start to change. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll look forward to continuing with this 4-part series on sleep and the menopause. And until next week, take care.